We will analyze an apartment in Rua Pereira de Sousa 78, which we consider a very good opportunity of investment. And due to the fact and the best advantage is the location, definitely. It's located in the parish of Campo de Ourique, one of the most iconic and exclusive Lisbon neighborhoods, famous for its restaurants, shops, and this big market that brings fresh meat, fresh fish, fruits, vegetables on a daily basis, and has an amazing food court, well known by the Portuguese and all the foreigners these days, by having a food court with the booth of the best chefs in Portugal, which attracts a lot of people to the market and to the location. So, whereas Campo de Ourique is located in the first layer of Lisbon, is one of, as mentioned, one of the oldest neighborhoods in all Lisbon. The apartment is located in Rua Pereira de Sousa, very close to the famous market. So the market of Campo de Ourique is here. So around 4 blocks walking, around 400 meters, not more from the market. It is very well located also because it is walking distance also from Amoreira Shopping Center, one of the most famous shopping malls in Portugal and in Lisbon. It has 4 towers of offices, which places Amoreira as one of the most famous places also for when describing the business district of Lisbon. You are always mentioning Amoreiras as the best place to have an office, for example. It is also very well located when comparing to when considering the hotels and where the tourists like to stay. As you can see, the best hotels in Lisbon, the 5-star hotels, are all located very close to the apartment. As you can see, Epic Sana 5-star hotel, Intercontinental 5-star hotel, Turin 5-star, Altis 5-star hotel. So all the hotels with good standards are located in this area. Kilometer 0 of Lisbon is this roundabout, Refurbished, so it's the central city. Lisbon starts from here, and again, the distance from the apartment is not more than 10 minutes by car, around, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes walking. So, once again, all the famous neighborhoods these days in Lisbon and where all the refurbishment is happening are very close to the apartment. For example, Rato, Estrela, all all neighborhoods, Alcântara, all the Martim Muniz, all these famous neighborhoods that we hear and that we see on the Lisbon places to visit are very close to the apartment. So it's a very good location also for you to short-rent your apartment to tours. There's a huge demand in this location. Also, the Portuguese, by being near the main financial district, you can rent on a long-term basis if you prefer. So location is great. Also, as mentioned before, you will see the number of restaurants that you have around. The restaurants are the orange dots. There's a lot of new restaurants from new chefs, international and Portuguese chefs, coming to Campo de Ourique because this is becoming the trendiest neighborhood of all Lisbon. So, also another advantage of this location is definitely the quantity of small gardens and places to walk around, in parks. So, and it's very well located when considering going out or entering in Lisbon. So all the most famous highways and avenues that are bringing people into Lisbon are located near the apartment. So we're now going to analyze in detail the apartment. So just to finalize the location, you can see here that you are in layer number 1 of Lisbon Center City, the apartment. The river is here, and Lisbon grew from the river up. So the whole neighborhoods are all near the river. So Rua Perezosa is the location of the apartment. Now we're going to analyze the apartment by itself. The apartment is on sale on portugalsale.com, which is one of the most famous platforms in Lisbon for apartments in Portugal, I mean. So it's a 1+1 room apartment located in Campo de Ourique. The apartment has a value of 385,000 euros, but it comes with furniture already. So it comes with the full package and ready to rent out immediately. So the idea is to show you here in detail the apartment, but I will be showing also a video which gives you full details about the apartment. So this is the main bedroom of the apartment. It is facing the street. The apartment is located in a ground floor, which has the advantage of having a private patio, a private balcony, where people can socialize, since Lisbon is a city that has around 340 days of sun per year. So then you have the kitchen open to the living room and with the fully equipped, as you can see, with the dishwasher, oven, everything, fridge, everything is in place. So you see it, or the dining area and the balcony that has outside living area. Another angle. So this is mentioned. There's a very nice balcony where you can socialize, and that's one of the most important things for tourists when coming and choosing an apartment, having the external area to have their meals, to socialize with friends and family. The quality of the refurbishment, as you can see, is a top one. It's just finished to be refurbished. It is ready to short rent, and it can fit up to 5 people. The idea is to place in each room 2 people, one room 2 people, this one. The second room was adapted. It could be an office, but has been adapted as a wardrobe, and they placed 2 beds to fit 2 people. And there is still, when going out of this room, another small, I would say, corridor that can have here a sofa bed where you can place 1 more people. So having an apartment for 5 people, you can increase the price. There's 1 toilet, very well refurbished, and that can easily serve the number of people in the house, and the amazing balcony that people can have their own barbecue and their own breakfast here outside. So that's all about the apartment. We're now going to see, just for your reference, in warmrental.com, the apartment is already being promoted to be short rented while it's not sold. It started very recently. The apartment, we saw already the pictures, but what is important to describe is an apartment of 75 square meters, 2 bedrooms, 4 people to sleep. If we add 1 more sofa bed as mentioned on the corridor, we have 5 people to sleep. So it can increase the prices that we're going to analyze here. We are in COVID-19 at the moment, so calendars are blocked at the moment. There's already 1 week reserved in September, but we believe that everything will come back very soon. So as you can see, the rates will range between 60 euros to 159 euros during the year, depending on the season. So we can think about having an average price of 100 euros per night during the time it's occupied. This is an apartment to have around 80% occupancy rate during the year due to the huge demand on these locations like Campo de Ourique. So, PT Keys is a company well known also in Portugal for doing the management. So if you are interested in having someone managing your apartment and short renting your apartment on a daily basis for the tourists mainly, you can have PT Keys or companies like PT Keys doing the management of your apartment and promoting in platforms like Warm Rental as mentioned. So they basically take care of all the check-in, check-outs, laundry, cleaning, maintenance. They take care of everything regarding your apartment. So now we're gonna see a short video about the apartment and then we move for the financial analysis of what you can have out of investment in such apartment. We will now analyze the financial of the apartment, the financials, the numbers, the returns that one can expect out of such investment. So a property valued on 385 is what the seller requests. We're going to divide the 370 for the value of the property so that the taxes that you have to pay on top of a property purchased in Portugal are less exposed to taxes, and the 15,000 goes to furniture and refurbishment. That is what was done by the seller. So in total, counting with the taxes and the furniture that is in place, the value of the property will be, or the investment that you will have to do is 407,000 euros. What can you do with the apartment? The apartment can be short rented, as we saw the owner already placed in warmrental.com. It's a platform that rents apartments in Portugal on a daily basis for tourists, and has already ptkeys.com as a company that is managing the property, doing the check-in, check-outs, the cleaning, the laundry. So this is an apartment, as we analyzed in the beginning and as we saw in the prices that Warm Rental is promoting, that you can have 100 euros per day price in average per day. And there will be around 80% occupancy rate. So if you multiply the 80% by 100 euros, multiplied by 365 days, you will reach the amount of 20,000 euros income every year. The management fee that companies like PT Keys charge in Portugal to manage your apartment are around 30% of what you collect, and the taxes are around 16%, which is 3,200 euros out of the income you generated after deducting the cost of management. So every year is expected for you to get 17,000 euros in your pocket net. So it's a 4.6% out of your investment, which is very good. The long-term rentals are around their prices per month. It is predicted for you to be able to charge 1,600 per month in such apartments. We believe this is a very conservative approach because prices for rentals for local population and for tourists in that area are skyrocketing, and you can even charge around 2,000 per month in such apartment. But counting and being very conservative, we deducted at 1,600, which brings you a return of 3.7% out of your investment, already deducting the taxes. So net, you will be collecting almost 14,000 euros every year. But the best advantage on such apartments, being the location, is definitely the capital appreciation an apartment like this will generate. Taking account that properties in Lisbon central city are appreciating more than 12% on the last 4 years. So every year more than 12%, and those are statistics from the government. So being located in the top location of Lisbon, the capital appreciation is expected to be around those 12%. We were very conservative and we made it an appreciation or a prediction of appreciation uh, based on half of what the average of the market is providing. So if you have a capital appreciation of 6% every year in an apartment located in Campo de Ourique, the apartment will after 5 years be able to sell at around 495,000 euros. What is considered a good point of negotiation with owners with such activity, which is buying apartments, refurbishing, placing in short rentals, and then when there is an investor interested to buy, they sell. So this is the business of the seller, and so the seller has the capacity of doing agreements to rent your property on their behalf. So the idea of the company here is to try to guarantee a rental income of 1 year at 5%, at least 1 year, because we're facing the COVID-19 season. Tourists are not able to come to Lisbon. So if we place that responsibility to the seller, we might get the opportunity of saving 5% on our investment. So that is my what I will try to negotiate in your behalf if you're interested in such opportunity. So the property, as mentioned in the beginning, will have an total investment of 407,000 euros. But after the deed is done, we place a contract in place where the owner gets the short rental contract, rents the property to us at 5%. So 5% of 385 is 19,250. Deducting the taxes, you will reach the 14,000 euros on your pocket net, which deducted from the investment and initial investment reaches you 393,000 euros.